Guys, finally the moment we've been waiting for is here. After layer 3 campaigns, after a Galxe campaign, after only social tasks, it's time to get our hands dirty. And of course, I'm talking about Solstice. Yep, this is on. We're talking about something like Ethena, but on Solana this time. Yep, a synthetic backed stablecoin protocol. So if you missed Ethena on Ethereum, it's time for you to earn Solstice on Solana. So this is a permissionless DeFi protocol built on Solana designed to unlock secure institutional grade yields for literally anyone with a wallet. Solstice use delta neutral strategies, exactly what Ethena does, but this time with Solana's super speed and of course Solana's low fees. Two main pillars of Solstice, USX and Yield Vault. USX is fully collateralized synthetic stablecoin pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. It's built for everyday use, fast payments, seamless transfers, and no more worrying about volatility. Mint it, spend it, hold it, or just use it in DeFi for more yield. And then the Yield Vault. This is their yield engine. This bad boy runs a dynamic delta neutral strategy, providing a risk balance setup that hedges against market swings while chasing alpha. So this is a synthetic yield protocol, democratized and transparent and also secure, accessible to all. We know that this is powered by Solana and we know that stablecoins are the next killer app. Maybe this is the app that we've all been waiting for crypto to be mainstream. Let's go for Solstice. So we're going to have three tokens. First of all, the USX, which is like the USD of Ethena. Then we're going to have the eUSX, which is the yield bearing token, like we have the SUSD on Ethena. And lastly, we're going to have SLX, which is the airdrop target for us right now, exactly like in a token of Ethena. Before we begin with our steps, a quick word on how the hedging process works for Solstice. First of all, we have the collateral loan. These are the vaults that we deposit our USDC or USDT. For example, in our case, we're going to deposit USDC to get the USX collateral. Then the protocol short hedges like the hedge funds do. What is this? They open a position in futures market, exactly the opposite, so they have the delta neutral strategy and to cover the upside or downside risks. And then the dynamic rebalancing depending on the market, if it goes down or if it goes up. If the market rises, the short hedge profits to offset any collateral drag, and if it falls, the collateral holds steady while the hedge limits downside. And that's how they achieve their delta neutral strategy. We got a lot to cover about Solstice. As you can see, too many steps like the all-time Sol steps can be found down the description, which will redirect you on my website here. Also go to subscription, scroll down and join the community, our Discord community, if you want to learn everything for Web3. I'm not a financial advisor, this is only entertainment. So let's start with step number 1 and the information about the flares campaign. Because we need to gather as many flares as we can, because this will be the SLX airdrop, and of course 7.5% of the total supply will be the initial airdrop, but this allocation will grow as the TVL increases, so everybody needs to contribute right over here until we reach 1 billion. Let's all go. If you scroll down, you can read some more information about what happens when the TVL grows or how to get flares, but we're going to explore everything about this and their partner program. Again, we're going to explore this because by using some partners codes you get extra multiplier. On my second link we have more detailed information about the flares campaign, like the nature of flares, the eligibility regions and KYC. Guys, we don't need the KYC, that's why we like it. Information about how you can earn flares with activities, with the daily balance method. Of course, you need to use the same wallet, the partners campaign and the maximum entry account rule. We're going to see everything on our next steps. For step number 2, it is required to have USDC on Solana. Of course, you can withdraw from your centralized exchange USDC directly on Solana network, or you can do what I did on chain. First of all, I went to Portal Bridge, which is powered by Wormhole, so 2 birds with 1 stone right over here, and as you can see. I breed 0.65 Ethereum to Solana, almost $3,000, and then I went to Jupiter and swapped this to USDC. And now I have my USDC ready to be deployed on the next steps. Step number 3, it's time to onboard on Solstice. Here is the main page. First of all, you need to connect your wallet here or top left corner. Then you need to enter an invite code. This is very important. Remember why? Because if you use, for example, Orca code, you get a 1.4 multiplier on all Orca related quests. So guys, you need to put Orca code right over here. We have 3 codes. This is the first one, the hodler, then we have the early 25, and then we have Orca. My choice was Orca because on the next steps we're going to deposit their liquidity. Lastly, you are required to read the TNC documents, and in that way you have finished the onboarding quests and now you are ready to enter the rewards program. Step number 4, it's time to deploy our USDC to make them USX. Here we are on the swapping feature and now we're swapping all of our USDC to USX. This is the first way on how we can start earning flares. As you can see here on the earn flare tab, on my contribution you can see your balance on USX. Step number 5, it's time to lock our freshly acquired USX to eUSX. Here we are on the lock feature and now we're going to deposit our USX and get back the eUSX. Don't worry guys when you read lock, because the unlock process only takes 24 hours. So if you click here to unlock, you will receive your USX in 24 hours. So you need to click unlock first and then after a day you can withdraw your USX. But for me the best strategy is to hold both USX and eUSX, but the even better strategy is on the next step. Step number 6, it's time to use our USX and our eUSX on DeFi, on our lovely DeFi. Here we are on the deep DeFi tab and here we're going to deploy liquidity either on Orca or Radium, but for me Orca is the best choice and this is the pool that I chose. You can see it right over here, eUSX and USX. So you deploy here liquidity. Your range could be narrow enough because these are stable coins. Guys, you understand that we do not have price fluctuations, so here you can deploy your liquidity and deposit to earn more flares. On step number 7, it's time to complete all the quests. I'm here on the earn flares tab. So if I scroll down, we can see that this is the field that you can enter a referral code. This is my code and guys, you will earn 1,000 points. As you can see here, add the referral code once and you earn 1,000 points. So you can put my referral code here and enter our team. Once again, this is my code, and if you scroll up you can see all your contributions. You're earning flares by holding the USX, eUSX and by deploying liquidity on the deep DeFi as we saw earlier. Don't forget the multiplier for the partners invite code like Orca. If we keep scrolling down we can see the rest of the quests. For example, the connect wallet, we've already completed it. You need also to connect your X account, the partner code and the referral code. Right now these two have problems. More quests like holding your USX for 3 months or just hold your USX. Your first one we already completed this, that's why you're seeing this verified. Hold USX for a month, hold eUSX for 3 months and all the rest. If we scroll down again we can see the multipliers for Orca and for Radium. We're going to get 10x multiplier for depositing on this liquidity, but I think these points are updated once every day. On step number 8, the Discord roles. Here on the get roles channel, 3 roles for us to click and have these roles. I don't see any way how this will play any role for the airdrop, but you know that we do everything. Galxe campaign for step number 9, nothing is on right now. This was the early risers campaign. We've explored this on one of my airdrop updates if I remember correct, but for now nothing else. We keep an eye for more campaigns and we follow them on Galxe. We're super early guys for this magnificent project because I'm a holder of Ethena. I really like Ethena, but it's on Ethereum. You know me, I like faster, cheaper, better. So having a project like Ethena on Solana, it's not so hard to understand why I'm so bullish about this. So guys, like this video because it's totally free, 0 gas fees, and as comments always appreciated. appreciate, subscribe to our channel, come here on my website to explore a lot of airdrops. Solstice airdrop over and out.